Hi everyone, and thanks for taking a look at this video today of this remarkable, beautiful, low mileage Cadillac Deville. My name is Nathan, and I love to talk about and present cars like this that are well preserved, beautiful automobiles. This Cadillac is a two-owner car. The exterior is light cashmere metallic. The inside is shale. We will see every inch of this car during the course of this video. I will make a separate video of me driving this car so you can take a look at that. It runs and drives exactly like a Cadillac should. It is smooth, it is quiet, it is refined, it is comfortable. Like driving your couch down the highway is what I like to say. Everything works on this car. It's been well cared for. So, two owners, and the previous owner owned this car for 12 years. 12 years. And the previous owner truly was a little old lady. She was 95 years old currently, and decided that it was time to stop driving. So here is the car now for sale because she decided she'd had enough driving years. So she bought it 12 years ago in May of 2009 with 33,000 miles. So she only added 46,000 miles during her ownership. It has extensive service records both on paper and on the Carfax report, literally from new until current. All of the records during her ownership I have on paper from local Len Imke, which was later bought by Deville, Cadillac Buick GMC dealership. They've routinely serviced this car, regular maintenance, along with many other things throughout the years. Excellent history. There's actually 55 total service records, again, most of which are on paper. Has both sets of keys, has the owner's manuals, has the original floor mats, the chrome factory wheels. Look at my orange shoes reflecting, right? These chrome factory wheels are in, I think, just remarkable condition for a 15-year-old car. These two front tires, these Firestone all-season tires, are brand new. I just had these tires installed. The other ones just wouldn't quite balance out correctly, so replaced these front tires. So the front two tires are brand new. The rear tires are also Firestone all-season tires. They have like 90% tread remaining. There's nothing wrong with these back ones. It really only needed the two. So the two are new in the front. These back ones are like new. And the back ones here aren't terribly old. They were put on a few years ago. So again, this wheel in great shape. I also had, when replacing those front two, I had the back two balanced. The rear ones have 8,000 miles on them. They were installed 8,000 miles ago, these rear tires. Also just had the alignment done. Also just had a fresh oil change. So there's that wheel. Also recent history. Within the past 2 years, this car had all new front brakes and rotors and rear brakes and rotors. That was done 12,000 miles ago. Look how beautiful this chrome wheel is. There's a tiny little spot right there where a little bit of peeling, but still very nice. This tire is the other brand new tire. So brakes and rotors front and back 12,000 miles ago. Within the past couple of years, it's had the coolant changed, the brake fluid changed, a new battery installed, new cabin filter, new power steering pump, and the high pressure line. All 4 window, motor, and regulators have been replaced in this car within the past 3 years. So that is a common problem on these DeVilles. It literally has had all 4 of them replaced. Every single door, window, motor, regulator replaced at the dealer. Again, 2 sets of keys and records from new to current, most of which from 33,000 miles until current, which is when she had bought the car. So let's now take a look inside. The inside is just as beautiful as the outside. Again, 2005, but check it out. Heated seats and cooled seats. It works. These work fantastic throughout the entire car. It has heated seats in the rear as well. So heated, cooled. Over here you can just heat your back instead of the back and the butt, which I find very enjoyable, because then you can just have heat on your lumbar and your back instead of on your tush when you don't want it on your tush. Of course, power everything, memory seat, original floor mats in beautiful condition for the age. All of the carpeting is fantastic. Hardly a scratch on this plastic, a little mark there. Everything works on this car. Power seats, lumbar, heated and cooled, everything works. Look at the bolster. There's a tiny bit of color wear right there, but really nothing to speak of. I'm gonna turn the radio down. The console here, beautiful inside. This lifts up, of course, to make it a true 6-passenger American luxury sedan where someone can sit here. My son is 8 years old. He's ridden in this car. He thought it was fantastic to sit here in the middle. Cup holders right there. The headliner is all intact and in great shape. Even for a 2005, it has parking sensors in the rear, and that thing up there in the headliner lights up when you're getting close to things in the rear. So automatic headlights, that's what the twilight setting is. Power trunk release. Also a heated steering wheel, which is on right now. This works fantastic as well. Heated steering wheel. The steering wheel leather is beautiful. There's nothing bad about this. Nice and smooth, clean, perfect condition. The woman who had this car was very small, so hence why there's not much wear at all. There's it's running right now, exact mileage, 78,749, full tank of gas. There's other functions for down here on this info button. You can see the engine oil, transmission fluid. You can go through feature programming. Even has tire pressure, fuel data information, battery, and then has tire pressure monitoring even back in 2005. Original radio, nothing terribly exciting, but it's original. Climate control, AC, air conditioning works perfect. It's freezing cold in this car. Exterior temperature display, everything works there like it should. Garage door home link buttons up here. There's a compass in the mirror. Indicators, directional indicators in the outside mirrors when you're turning. Let's see, open the trunk and take a look at the rest here. So rear heated, or just your back, just like the front. Not air conditioned in the rear, but still pretty nice and snazzy. Ashtrays with not a lighter, but a power outlet, which is nice to charge things. I don't think the back seat of this car has probably hardly been sat in the entire time it's been on the road. The leather is beautiful. There's a tiny little mark right there, but it's absolutely beautiful. Separate climate control back here in the rear where you can change the temperature and the fan speed, and have climate in the back. Pull down armrest. There's a pass through to the trunk, which my son loves when cars have those pass throughs. This is perfect. There's definitely haven't been any children back here. Flip out cup holder. There's no crayons melted in there or anything nasty like that. It's beautiful. Cadillac trunk mat. I mean, the trunk is, look at the trunk, spotless. There's the pass through we just saw. And you get a spare tire. It's small, but you still get a spare and a jack and tools. I don't think that stuff's ever been used. Beautiful. Beautiful automobile. Beautiful car for the money. Just amazing how much car this is, and it rides so nice out on the road and out on the highway. Like I said in the beginning, take a look, and I will do a separate video of me driving it, which there is nothing negative to say, but all positive of the way it drives and handles. Passenger side seat is just about as brand new as the rear seat. The owner's manuals are in the glove box there. Floor mats, beautiful. Power seats. Heated and air conditioned seat on the passenger side as well. Same thing. Alright, take a look under the hood now. Yeah, see these parking sensors here, and they I can demonstrate that real quick. We can go back towards these bleachers. I think it'll work. I think that's solid enough. So it chimes and then it lights up like that, and the lights increase until it gets to red, and it makes that chiming sound. So it's helpful. It's helpful, and it's actually kind of a friendly chime compared to some of the newer cars that sound like they're ready to take your head off when you do something that they don't like. Love the hood ornament on this car. Love hood ornaments on big American classic cars. This is well made. You know, look at this, is heavy. You can't feel it. You can't tell because you're not the one touching it right now, but this is well made. I mean, there's a little bit of color deterioration, but this has held up better in 15 years than some of the brand new Escalades and the like that soccer moms drive. The newer Cadillacs just aren't made as well, where this is all bleached out. So anyway, I think it's better made, and I think it's neat to have a hood ornament on the front of a big car. The engine is beautiful, quiet, smooth, and obviously, as I mentioned, with all of the service records that this car has, it's been extremely well cared for and looked after by the dealership, so it really doesn't get any better than that. Sure doesn't. There's a little bit of rust right here by this hood latch. I think that's almost unavoidable, but otherwise very, very clean. And I say unavoidable because everyone I've ever seen has had that same marking. The hood pad is fantastic, nice and tight. I love this car. If you can't tell, I'm very, very, very much like this car. I think it's just such a fantastic automobile. Headlights, nice and clear. These are actually cornering lights, if you don't know that. Let me demonstrate real quick, and then we'll take one more look around the car. You can stop watching at this point if you're bored, but I do enjoy to demonstrate things. So when the headlights are on at night and you turn on your turn signal to turn, in this case, to the left, this is called a cornering lamp, and it illuminates, and it doesn't look like much, but it really does work. Lincoln Town Cars also do this. I own a town car. It lights up the area to the left of the front of the vehicle on whichever side you're turning, and it helps to see around the corner before, essentially to see a little bit better light, or if you're pulling into someone's driveway, just helps to, shed a little more light on wherever you're about to point the front of the vehicle. So there's the headlights on. If you've watched this far, I think you'll know that I think this is a fantastic car that's been well cared for. Hard to find low mileage like this, along with service records, along with a small operator driver for the last 12 years that's barely hurt the interior in any way. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. I appreciate you taking the time to look and watch this video. Take a look at the other video of me driving it. There's really nothing but good things, because it's just such an awesome car and such a comfortable drive. Just far better than current cars, in my opinion. I love older American cars. I love my town car, and this Cadillac almost had me thinking maybe I'd like this better than a town car, but it's very nice. But I do enjoy my town car very much as well. So both great cars. Love big American cars. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and hopefully you've enjoyed. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.